Hey viewers, I'm back again with your very lovely and your favorite episode of Good Life, and I hope you're ready with me to travel along with the beautiful three worlds of fashion, home and food, looking up for what's new and what's trendy today, right? So let's take you and be tuned with Rosebud. വീടിൻ്റെ ഇൻറ്റീരിയർ ആക്സസറീസ് ഡെക്കറേറ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ എലഗൻസ് കൂട്ടുന്ന ഒരുപാട് ഫർണിച്ചർ മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് ലൈക്ക് സോഫാസ്, ടേബിൾസ്, ബെഡ്സ്, അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ വേറൊരു ഫാക്ടറും കൂടിയാണ് ഇതുപോലത്തെ സ്വിങ്സ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചെറിയ ചെറിയ ടേബിൾസ്, ടീപോയ്സ്. സോ നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഹോം ഡെക്കറിൽ കാണാൻ പോകുന്ന ഒരു വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ആക്സസറിയാണ് നമ്മൾ വീടിനെ ഡെക്കറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിംഗ് തിങ്. ട്രഡീഷണലി നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് വരുന്നതാണ് സ്വിങ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൈക്ക് എ പ്ലേഫുൾ തിങ് മെൻറ്റ് ഫോർ കിഡ്സ്. ആൻഡ് ഫോർ സം പീപ്പിൾ ഇതുപോലത്തെ ഒരു മോഡൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റൈലിലുള്ള സ്വിങ്സ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ people of any group can sit over this very much comfortably. ഇതിൻ്റെ മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഇരിക്കുന്ന സ്വിങ്ങിൻ്റെ മെറ്റീരിയൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് PE rattan മെറ്റീരിയലാണ്, വിച്ച് ഇസ് ആക്ച്വലി വീവ്ഡ്. ഈ ഒരു മെറ്റീരിയൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വളരെ സ്ട്രോങ് ആണ്. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് വിത്ത്സ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് എനി വെയ്റ്റ്. ഏതൊരു വെയ്റ്റുള്ള ആളിരുന്നാലും ഈ ഒരു പ്രഷർ വിത്ത്സ്റ്റാൻഡ് ചെയ്യത്തക്ക വിധത്തിലാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ആ വീവിങ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ ദ ഡിസൈൻ, ദ വേ ഹാവ് ഡിസൈൻഡ് ഇറ്റ് ഓൾസോ. വളരെ കംഫർട്ടബിൾ രീതിയിലുള്ള വാട്ട് ഇസ് സ്റ്റൈൽ. സ്റ്റൈൽ മീൻസ് എലഗൻസ്. നമ്മൾ കംഫർട്ട് രീതിയിൽ എന്തെല്ലാം മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഏതൊക്കെ രീതിയിൽ ഡിസൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കി വിച്ച് ഇസ് വെരി എലഗൻറ്റ് ഇസ് വാട്ട് ഇസ് കോൾഡ് എ സ്റ്റൈൽ. സോ ഹിയർ എലഗൻസ് ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റൈൽ മീൻസ് കംഫർട്ട് ഓൾസോ. സോ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ടൈപ്പിലുള്ള ഒരു മോഡേൺ ഹൗസ് സ്റ്റൈലിന് സ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരുപാട് രീതിയിലുള്ള സ്വിങ്സ്, ടേബിൾസ്, ടീപോയ്സ് എല്ലാം ഇപ്പോൾ ഫെദർ ലിവിങ് സ്റ്റൈലിൽ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ദിസ് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഇസ് ആക്ച്വലി റെസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ്. ഇപ്പോൾ റെസിസ്റ്റൻ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ടോക്സിക് റെസിസ്റ്റൻ്റ് ആണ്, കൊറോഷൻ റെസിസ്റ്റൻ്റ് ആണ്, ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ ഇറ്റ്സ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് വാഷിംഗ്. ഒരുപക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് നാളൊരു മെറ്റീരിയൽ യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഡസ്റ്റൊക്കെ ഒരുപക്ഷെ അതിൽ മിക്സ് ആവുമായിരിക്കും, അതിൽ പിടിക്കുമായിരിക്കും. അതെല്ലാം മാറ്റാൻ വേണ്ടി നമുക്കിത് ധൈര്യമായിട്ട് ഇതിനെ വാഷ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. വാഷ് ചെയ്താലും ഇതിൻ്റെ മെറ്റീരിയലിൻ്റെ ഡ്യൂറബിലിറ്റി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇലാസ്റ്റിറ്റി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനത്തെ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളൊന്നും വരത്തില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് ഇത് വീവ്ഡ് മെറ്റീരിയലാണ്, വളരെ സ്ട്രോങ്ങുമാണ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് റെസിസ്റ്റിംഗ്. PE rattan മെറ്റീരിയൽ കൊറോഷൻ റെസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റുമാണ്. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ ഇറ്റ്സ് സപ്പോർട്ടഡ് വിത്ത് സച്ച് എ സ്റ്റാൻഡ് സോ ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ്സ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് വിത്ത് സ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് ദ പ്രഷർ ഓൾസോ. വളരെ കംഫർട്ട് സ്റ്റൈലിലാണ് ഇത് ഡിസൈൻ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. An eco-friendly environment or a healthy environment makes you feel you're healthy and also gives that sound and ecological base to your home, which gives you energy to move on day by day and gives a positive energy for your mood also. നമ്മൾ വീട്ടിൽ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് ആകാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ ഹോമിൻ്റെ പെയിൻ്റ് ആകാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു പക്ഷേ ഔട്ട്സൈഡ് ലൈഫ് സറൗണ്ടിങ് ആകാം. ദാറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് യു. ലെറ്റ് മീ ടെൽ യു ദ മെറ്റീരിയൽ യൂസ്ഡ് ഇൻ ദിസ് ഗ്ലാസ് ടേബിൾ ഫോർ ഡിസൈനിങ് ഇസ് ദ PE rattan മെറ്റീരിയൽ. ഇതൊരു ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ പോളിസ്റ്റർ മെറ്റീരിയലാണ്, ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് റീറ്റെയിനിങ് അണ്ടർ എനി വെദർ, വിത്ത്സ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് അണ്ടർ എനി പ്രഷർ. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ടോക്സിക് റെസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ കൊറോഷൻ റെസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ്. ഈ ഒരു ഗ്ലാസ് ടേബിൾ ചെറുതായത് കാരണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരുപക്ഷെ വീടിൻ്റെ പുറത്തും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, ഇൻ യുവർ ഗാർഡൻ or wherever you want, with an umbrella on top of it, and you can have your lunch, supper or dinner or whatever you can have. ഇതൊരു പുറത്ത് നിങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ടുപോയി വെയിലത്ത് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കൂടി നിങ്ങളുടെ ഈ ഒരു മെറ്റീരിയൽ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ പോളിസ്റ്റർ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രമല്ല ഇറ്റ്സ് കേപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് റെസിസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾസോ UV റെസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ്. അൾട്രാവയലറ്റ് റേസ് ഈവൻ ഇഫ് ഇറ്റ് കംസ് ആൻഡ് ഹിറ്റ്സ് ഓൺ ദീസ് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഓൾസോ ഇറ്റ് വോണ്ട് ഗെറ്റ് ഡാമേജ്ഡ്. ആ ഒരു UV റെസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റ് മെറ്റീരിയലും കൂടിയാണ്. Once it gets damaged or mixed with the dust outside, you can wash the material also and renew it. Base is always wood. Wood നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ it's comfortably a warm thing, and also the material that we use over here enrich the experience of using it also. Wood എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഭയങ്കര earthly ആണ്, and also it's very naturistic. So once you start using these kind of material which is quite earthly and naturistic, it itself creates a good base and a sound ecological home also. With is supported with a small flower vase which is contrast to this color. യൂസ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന rattan മെറ്റീരിയൽ ആണെങ്കിലും വളരെ earthly and natural shades ആണ്. ഈ ഒരു natural shades ആണെങ്കിൽ കൂടി ഏതൊരു കളർ കോമ്പിനേഷൻ്റെ ഒപ്പം പെട്ടെന്ന് പോവുകയും ചെയ്യും. എസ്പെഷ്യലി the black or maybe the ash or the peach or the fluorescent colors whichever you use. വളരെ earthly natural shades ആകുമ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് ഏതൊരു കളറുടെ കൂടെ പോകും, and also gives good reflects a positive energy and a good mood also. നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വീട്ടിലെ ചെറിയ ചെറിയ മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ ക്വാളിറ്റി, ദ വേ ദാറ്റ് വി ഡിസൈൻ ഇറ്റ് ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസസ് സംവെയർ യു ഇൻ എ സൈക്കോളജിക്കൽ മാനർ. എവറിഥിങ് ഹാസ് എ സൈക്കോളജിക്കൽ ഇഫക്റ്റ്. സോ മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ആൻഡ് എൻഷുർ ദാറ്റ് യു യൂസ് ദ റൈറ്റ് മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് അറ്റ് ദ റൈറ്റ് പ്ലേസ് ഓൾസോ. It's just covered with a top of glass. Glass ആണെങ്കിലും വളരെ സ്ട്രോങ് ബിൽറ്റ് ആണ്, ആൻഡ് ദ വേ ദേ ഹാവ് അറ്റാച്ച്ഡ് ദ ഗ്ലാസ് ടു ഇറ്റ് ഓൾസോ ക്യാൻ ബി ചേഞ്ച്. ഇത് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റും, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓപ്ഷണൽ ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ ദ വുഡ് ഫ്രെയിം, ദ ഡിസൈൻ ഓഫ് ദ ചെയർസ് വിച്ച് ഹാസ് ബീൻ ഡൺ over here, it's in a cubical manner, it's in a triangular shape. The wooden base chairs il polum wooden base aanu nalgirikkunna, so it's strong, and you can, the cushions are also the same, designed with an earthly natural shade. So cushions aanengilum chairs aanengilum wooden base which design cheyidana വളരെ strong aanu, and also the material is PE rattan material. So finally, we have come to the end of today's segment of home decor. Hope you have really enjoyed it also. So try using such kind of eco-friendly materials which gives you the best and delivers the best home experience also. We always featherlight living style ആണ് നമ്മളുടെ ഈ ഒരു ഫർണിച്ചർ എല്ലാം ഷോക്കേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. We have several models of it which helps you in giving a small idea and a rough sketch of how to design the home. We have yet more to see and yet more to discover and explore in the furniture world. So let's wait and watch. So viewers, we have witnessed today something entertaining and something really new. Traditionally, cake mixing was actually considered as a ritual ceremony. Normally, this is considered, and this is to greet festive season, and also it is meant to be, considered as a good luck for the upcoming season, especially Christmas. This is the precise time where you actually mix all the fruits, and the fruits are really interwoven and really get infused with all the flavors, added with a bit of alcohol to get a nice aroma. Well, this was a small briefing about the cake mixing. To talk more about it, we are at Crown Plaza Kitchen with our executive chef, Mr. Rajiv. Welcome, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting, sir. So this cake mixing, I was just briefing to the viewers about it. So hope I was right regarding that. This is a ritual ceremony which we have been following, and it's meant to give a good luck and a good significance also. What else other than that can you define cake as?
If you talk about cake mixing, I think it dates back to, it goes back to like 17th century. That's what the history says. Like it was done in a family, or it was done in a small village or something, where the harvest, the fruits which is harvested from that season, they'll brought it to the table, then they will mix it, cook it with their homemade wine or alcohol, and then with all the spices, and store it in containers. There are reasons why you add alcohol, because alcohol is a preservative also.
Preservation.
So, and it can be kept for long time. Longer time.
All right.
So, this is a history. This is how it started. But now, I think it has kept, we have taken on that custom or tradition, and we are a little bit commercialized it in hotels.
In tourist homes and resorts and everywhere.
Yes.
As a part of greeting or welcoming Christmas season. All right, so this is considered as a ritual ceremony which was started from on a family, and you also told the secret or the logic behind adding alcohol is a preservation method. What else other than that alcohol? You said about spices. So what all kind of spices are included majorly?
Because if you don't have any alcohol, if you don't have any spices, it's very bland. The taste is very bland because you just have a sweetness to it. So to make it more interesting, and I think it is probably you can say these practices started after the East India company came to India. Because
all
they were
right.
introduced to spices.
Spices, and that's
So-
how we came to know more about spices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So probably they took back some of our ginger and all our cardamom and all
And
that.
then mix it with all the flavors, made a
Yes.
combo of it, and then we actually started using the combo and the taste. All the flavors and essence come out in the cake actually.
Yes.
So that's a wonderful experience that we have seen over here. It happens only once in a year, but that is before welcoming a great season like Christmas. But it must be in a precise time or a specific time also it has. Probably just at 6 to 8 weeks prior to Christmas we do
Actually,
this.
the longer we do this, it's better. There are reasons.
All right.
Because
the longer it stays, the more the flavors get
Yeah.
interwoven and infused.
like you have a wine, the more mature it is, the better taste it has.
Yeah.
So same goes for this, because
Alright.
the alcohol and the fruits and everything will get mixed up and the flavors develop.
Yeah.
Flavors will develop,
Yeah.
and that will give a very rich and nice, tasty.
Yeah, which actually enriches the experience of having it and also tasting it also. Normally cakes are considered as just a small stuff which we nowadays used or for occasions as a dessert item, but other than that it has a lot of significances. Other than wedding parties or ceremonies or maybe for anniversaries, we use cake. Cake in traditional times were considered as just a bread or a bed like having food, but now it has turned into a dessert enriched with flavors, topped with icings and creams like that, with lots of cherries and dried fruits and grapes. But the major four ingredients have never changed in cake, right? Especially the flour, butter, sugar and oil. Oil or butter, anything which we
Oil or
normally
butter.
oil or butter.
We also incorporate a little bit of ghee to it,
All right.
just to get that
Small
taste.
taste.
Yeah.
All right. So what can you define as a cake? Not as a cake mixing stuff. What can you define as a cake?
Cake is a baked product made with flour. So you basically have butter and sugar, you cream it together, then you mix eggs to it, then separately you have flour and baking powder mixed together, and then you incorporate this flour mix to the egg mix, and then you mix it well. Then you have your fruits, dry fruits, which you will add to the
Cake.
and then that's how you make that is a mix for the cake. And this can be baked in an oven at 160 degrees, which is a normal temperature, not too high. For 15-20 minutes it will give you a nice cake.
Yeah. As soon as the smell starts lingering out, the
And
temp.
it inside has to get cooked. So
Yeah.
the easy way is to maybe have a small knife or something, you poke it into the cake
All right.
and take it out. If you find it wet, that means it's not cooked, so you need to leave it longer.
All right.
So that is
That is the
how you
logic
check.
behind. That's how you check. What are the different types of cakes we have? Yeah, we know if we say it's a vanilla, chocolate, but these are just flavors. So that's a category of flavors we are talking about. Other than that, for a deep knowledge, what are the different varieties of cakes that we could have?
See, cakes are actually, these are all paste. We have different types of pastries. So we will have sponge topped with cream, fresh cream, which can be flavored with different things. So you can have a fruit cake where you have chopped fruits mixed into it.
Okay.
You can have vanilla cake. So you make the sponge. When you make the sponge, you'll flavor it with vanilla.
Alright.
Or you can have a strawberry cake.
Okay.
You can have a chocolate cake. These are sponge-based
But
cakes.
these are actually just flavors, right? Other
Yeah.
than that, we have the, the cakes, what do you say, the texture of cakes have also been categorized, I guess, as dark, moist, sponge, butter, etc.
There is no real classification as such. This plum cake, we're talking about plum cake, this can be really moist because some people make it very moist.
All right.
Sometimes you buy it in the shops which are quite dry.
Oh, okay.
So I feel the more moist it is, the better it is.
Oh,
But the shelf life and everything will be shorter if you have it wet.
all
But
right.
it will be more tasty if it is a little bit wet.
Yeah, because as soon as you just put it into your mouth, it sings well.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so,
there are also like different types of cakes. Like you can have, these are dry cakes. When generally categorized dry cakes.
dry cakes
But you can have banana cakes,
Oh.
carrot cakes. There are different types of cakes.
with different layers and they are prepared. Anyways, cake is just something which is considered as a dessert which can be designed with several. And today, especially during Christmas season when they are at the top on the eve of Christmas, you can see several hotels and resorts, especially like Crown Plaza and many business hotels, they actually try to commercialize the cake stuff actually. They have big cakes kept everywhere with different sorts of layers, flavors topped with icings and everything. So this kind of stuff has been commercialized to a large extent today.
Actually, we are a hotel, but we also have very skilled pastry chefs
Oh, fine.
who can make excellent wedding cakes, which can be custom made for you. We have a cake album where when a guest who comes over have a wedding or something, we show them.
Just showcase the models of different cakes.
And then we can make it for them.
Oh,
and also we have a pastry shop where we sell different types of pastries,
pastry flavors which you can
desserts.
actually mix and match and make
Yeah.
it a combo and then serve it for the guests. According to that, you can actually customize also. The guest
We
can come.
can customize if somebody wants to say, I want this particular cake, I want a cheesecake.
All right.
I
I want to
it-
mix the vanilla with the strawberry stuff and get the
Anything
chocolate.
we can do for them.
All right. So according to the needs of the customers, we can customize the options also. So such a kind of skilled pastry chefs are also there in Crown Plaza. And how far do you think the process of cake mixing? You know, in outside India, of course, cake mixing was a great trend. But in India, I guess slowly only we are starting this cake mixing trend.
Actually, it is other way around. Even though this tradition came from abroad, I've worked abroad for a long
fine.
time. I was in London before, but when you, I haven't seen any of these kind of ceremonies happening there.
Oh,
So it is something I think very unique to us.
okay.
This
So in India, how far it has been commercialized?
it is actually getting very popular. So this season we wanted to be the leader in this. So that is why we actually started it off quite early, so that people we can, and it's also a way of identify and recognizing our customers, because we invited a lot of our very valuable guests for this occasion.
Yeah.
So they are feeling a part of it,
Yes.
and a lot of people just commented to me that
Yeah, a lot of people also come to know about what is
Yeah.
cake mixing and how the stuffs happen. And many were even given, the scoring visitors who have been rushed into Clown Plaza were also given gloves and chef caps along with aprons so that they could mix themselves with the fruits and get to know the flavors of cake mixing
a
actually.
lot of people have been, this is a first time for them to
So
be
it was
part
a
of
great
something like this.
experience. Hope for the viewers also it's the same. Let me talk about the baking process. And traditionally, many of the people actually put out their manual labor for mixing the cake. So half of the thing was done through the manual labor. It was a tough task. But today the process has been more simplified, I guess. Baking machines are there. So don't you find it more easier than the traditional times, or is it that you stick on to the traditional times itself and make the caking process, you know, with the manual labor itself?
See, obviously, even if we have a manual labor for doing the work, the cooking can be only done in an oven. In the olden days, probably the oven was not as good as now. They have wooden or like wood-fired ovens,
Okay.
where the temperature cannot be controlled properly. So it's a hit and miss. You might not be able to have consistent cakes all the time.
Oh.
But these days we have very sophisticated ovens
Yeah.
which can control the temperature of the cake, the inside temperature. So these ovens are all really computerized ovens. So you can have like 100 cakes cooked at the same time, and all will be the same perfect color and same cooking,
Texture also.
everything.
All
So
right.
it's made life much easier. Obviously technology makes
Life much more
life
easier. So the baking process today has been simplified to a large extent. So cake making, I don't think is just now, confined to hotels and resorts, but at homes also. Today people try to make, and even when it comes to Christmas, to the times of Christmas, we can see several cake competitions taking place at several places where actually kids participate in that. And also you can see several layers and models of cake which are innovated by kids, and it's really happy, and we are delighted to see such kids also participating with a lot of great and innovative ideas. So thank you Rajiv Chef for sharing your wonderful views regarding the cake mixing ceremony, and yeah, it was a great pleasure and I'm glad to be a part of it also. So in many hotels and tourist homes, this stuff has been so much commercialized, and you viewers have also enjoyed the secrets of cake, the flavors, how it has been mixed, and how far this cake mixing ceremony is again becoming a part, a ritual or a custom in India once again. Thank you so much for bringing in and sharing the secrets of cakes also. So welcoming the Christmas season with lots of joy and happiness. We will meet up in the next episode of Good Life. But before that we move, thank you Rajiv. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure that you shared all the views. We were at Clown Plaza today and we had a wonderful time over here. So we'll meet up in the next episode of Good Life. Till then and for now, this is Blessy Korean signing off. Bye-bye and take care.